just too much city.
Too much city?
Too much city.
What are you, IGN?
No.
7.8, too much city?
No, it's just too much. There should be more green stuff.
What up, nerds? Welcome back to another episode of Shananigans. And joining me as always, usually, regularly, often, is A-Game. Say hello, A-Game.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen.
How you doing?
I'm doing good. How's you, Shenanigans?
I am awesome. I'm amazing. I'm spectacular because
You're
I'm
Spider-Man?
Spider-Man. All right. Last time. Ooh, Oscorp.
No, okay.
Last time, we finished the Heist DLC.
Part 1.
Part 1. So we're just going to do a little bit of housekeeping real quick. So I went around, as you can see here, I went around and I did all the screwball missions and I did the paintings and whatnot. So firstly, I'm going to fill you in on what happened with the story, just as a general recap. Then I'm going to fill you in with what happened on those side missions. And then lastly, I will show you the new costume that I got.
Because that's very important.
And then we're actually going to roll into the start of Turf Wars, which is the second DLC of the City That Never Sleeps trilogy.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so
Story.
recap. Kingpin was taken down by Spider-Man at the very start of the Spider-Man game. Okay, this created a power vacuum that needed to be filled. Now, the Magia, which is the crime families of New York, have tried to seize control of this power vacuum, wanting to be the next Kingpin. Now, there is actually 4 or 5 different families of the Magia, which I didn't quite understand. I felt like the DLC really didn't explain that too well. And if it did, I wasn't paying attention. Most likely, I wasn't paying attention. But we have 5 notable members, okay? And these are the 5, say families. We'll keep it as families. You have Don Vincentini Fortiano. Okay, he's the leader of the Magia. But then under him, he has 4 families. You have Don Frank Costa, Don Machio, Don Cesar Sierro, and lastly, Hammerhead. Yep. Now, Hammerhead's been the most notable one because we've heard about him.
And he looks like Frankenstein.
He does look a little bit like Frankenstein. We saw him at the very end of the DLC where Black Cat blows up. Now, the reason Black Cat was blown up was because she was hired by Hammerhead to collect each family's data drive. And then she was going to give it to Hammerhead so he could seize power and hold blackmail over each crime family. You know, I'm going to web swing around town while we talk about this.
But she double-crossed him.
Yes, but she was playing the long con the whole time. All right, so she incorporated Spidey by lying to him about a son that never existed, and basically used Spider-Man to help her get away with what she was doing. Now, we saw her explode at the end of it. Hammerhead realized what she was doing and was like, hell no, I'm not having any of that. I want her dead. He didn't even care about the USB drives. Sorry?
I said he lost all the drives in the process, but I guess he didn't care.
Well, yeah. I mean, I think it's a matter of pride by then. Like, you don't double-cross Hammerhead and get away with it. Plus, from what we can see, he's already got access to the Silver Sable's International's weaponry. Or vault or something like that. So, there's obviously a bigger picture going on there, but we don't know about it. So, that covers what happened. Now, Black Cat, my theory, didn't die.
Are you going to tell the peoples about your little discovery?
No, because I feel like that will be touched. I feel like it might be touched on in the further DLCs. But my theory is that she is very much alive. She's not dead at all. And she's doing exactly what she said she'd be doing, which is partying out on the Riviera. Alright, so that's basically the cover of... Well, not the cover, but that's a broad stroke across the DLC.
Storyline.
Alright, Screwball. Who remembers Screwball? Okay, Screwball is a influencer / Instagram
social media
star.
hypist.
Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. So what happened with her was she was setting up traps all around, or not traps, but events all around the city. So you can see one there, Gadget Challenge. I really hoped there was another one. There it is. EMP Challenge. just for you guys at home, if I get 2 out of 3, I'm happy. I'm not going to push myself to do the third. Just because I would rather keep the game fun and enjoyable than torturous and agonizing as I try and push myself to get that third one. If I get the third one, and I think I did in one of them, maybe I didn't, then great. You know what? Awesome. But in general, if I get 2, I'm happy. If I don't get 2, then I will redo it to get the second. So Screwball was setting up these events, and she was using prisoners from the raft. Now, the raft, again, is this... Sorry?
Are they metahuman?
Yeah, they're metahumans or criminals that are kept on the raft, which is a high facility prison for metahumans and criminals.
Looks like an old-fashioned warship.
It could be. It could be fashioned from one. We don't know. Anyway. So she set up these events, and it started...
What?
Something just went in the recording booth. It probably shouldn't be doing that while we're recording.
Oh, would you like? I don't know how to turn it off, so.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't. It's on the lowest setting.
Just gonna have to put up with it. What was I saying?
Screwball, get to the point.
Oh, all right. Well, I'll let you take over. Go on.
Don't look at me. I didn't see all this side stuff. That
No.
You did it at your own time.
Go on.
All right, fine. I forget Screwball. Let's move on to the old black cat and his news.
Oh, you want to... All right, I will let you talk about that because you were
All right,
here for that one.
so-
But let me finish up Screwball
Will
because
you?
I'm at the end of it.
Would you?
This is what I put up with. This is what I put up with. Nothing but snarky comments and undermining tones.
You're still not talking about Screwball.
That's because the people need to be made aware of what I put up with.
I'm going to talk over you in a minute.
So Screwball had pissed off the Magia. We don't actually know which Magia, but we're just going to say the Magia in general. Because in the last event that I did with her, or the last challenge that she'd set up, the Magia invaded. And she loved it because it brought more notoriety and more attention to what was going on. But it got dangerous because they wanted to know who was this and what's she doing.
So she got a target on her back now?
So now, it seems like she's going to have a bit of a target on her. I don't know for certain, but that's how it left things.
Well, she should have stayed in prison where she was safe.
Lastly,
Lastly,
this brings us up to Detective Mackey.
am I talking now?
For those who don't remember who Detective Mackey was,
He was the police officer on the roof
he was the police officer on the roof that asked us to go collect the paintings from the old black cat.
that he'd hidden away before he was
And
incarcerated.
Before he was incarcerated.
Okay.
Now, in case you don't recall, the original black cat is actually Felicia Hardy's, who is the current black cat's father.
Am I talking?
Yeah, go for it.
Huh?
This was... Oh, I want
Okay.
to talk about this one. You're going too slow.
I thought this one was so cool. So we tracked down all.
Well, come on, get to the point.
We tracked down all of the paintings and contacted the detective, and he sent
And then
people.
what?
He sent people to
No,
pick
come
them
on, hurry up.
And then, how did we work out something was fishy? Did we try to call him? For some reason, we tried.
You were there. Come on, hurry up.
We tried to call the detective and it didn't go through. So we went to the precinct he worked at, and one of the desk jockeys said that there was no one here by that name. So we realized that he was actually the original Black Cat, and he'd used Spider-Man to find all of his paintings. We called him back, it was confirmed, and as far as Felicia's concerned, her dad died in prison, and he didn't want her to know that he was alive, so he got away with his prize. Very sneaky he was.
Not completely inaccurate. I'll give it that. Yeah, towards the end,
I know what I'm talking about.
Towards the end, there was a couple of signs that something was amiss. Not because of anything he said, but because of the questions he was asking. A-Game and I were just like, that seems a bit... Why would you care about that? Like, if you're just trying to finish up a close case, why would you care about these details? And, that was it. Towards the end, we went to the police station that we met him at. And
Ain't nobody here by that name.
Yeah, we met a different police officer and asked for him and said, no, I've been here for 13 years. There has never been anyone that's worked here by that name. And it was right then and there the pin dropped and...
foiled twice in the one game.
Yeah, basically. And Peter, Spidey, whoever you want to call him, calls the phone number back and it answers this time because it wasn't answering. And he goes, Detective Mackey, or should I call you Walter Hardy? And he's like, I had to do it.
I find it funny that he hid paintings that he couldn't find on his own. All right, what's the last point?
He's an old man.
What's the last point?
Last point is check out my new duds.
It's weird. I don't like it.
Yeah, this is a reference to the Scarlet Spider, well, the second Scarlet Spider. I won't go into it too much because it gets a little bit confusing. At one point in Spider-Man's history, comic books, he was cloned a lot. A lot. From those clones, two prominent figures came out of it. One was called Kane, who ended up becoming somewhat of an adversary, and the other one became Ben. They both took the surname Riley because that was Aunt May's maiden name. And they all had the memories of Peter Parker. It's just from when they woke up as clones, did their memories divide.
Yeah.
And yeah, so you had Peter Parker running around as Spider-Man. You then had... where is it? You had Ben Riley running around as the Scarlet Spider. And that was mixed reactions. A lot of people hated it. It just got too convoluted. But they treated each other as brothers. So there was Peter and Ben.
Kane didn't join in?
Kane didn't join in because he hated Ben in particular because Kane was disfigured. He had like half his face was, all his skin was melted on one side. It was a genetic mutation and he was dying because of it. So he hated Ben, who ended up being a perfect clone. And through comic books, eventually Scarlet Spider died. I'm really skipping over this and glazing over this real quickly. Eventually, Ben Riley died. And Kane just went into seclusion. And then at some point along the line, his genetic mutation was cured. And he became the second Scarlet Spider.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
It is kind of cool. The difference is that Ben was a lot like Peter in terms of great power comes great responsibility. Kane
obviously wasn't.
Was not. He was like, okay, I've got all this power. I'm just going to abuse it. Like, if you're a criminal, you're dead. Okay? You do something you can repent for, go to jail.
All right.
That's it.
Recap over.
Recap over. Let's get on.
Let's get to it.
Let's get it on.
Let's
get into the part two. I've got to actually go to DLC and start it. So as you can see, highest 100% done. Turf Wars. Let's move in. The City Never Sleeps, Episode 2, Turf Wars. As the gang war between Hammerhead and the Magia heats up, Spider-Man's closest and only police contact, Yuri Watanabe, is drawn into the fray.
That does not look like it's Watanabe.
Okay, how would you say it?
Watanabe. Watanabe.
I have said it wrong.
Okay.
I'm 90% sure I've said it wrong.
I don't know how you get Bay from BE. Isn't BE always B?
Watanabe?
Watanabe.
Watanabe.
Let's just call him Yuri.
Yeah. Speaking of Yuri, Yura broke the game, A-game.
What do you just blame me for? I'm sitting the furthest from the controls.
Because I gotta blame somebody.
Captain Yuri Watanabe, situation report.
Watanabe, I was right.
Alicia Hardy, aka the Black Cat, is missing, presumed dead. She had partnered with Magia Don Hammerhead to blackmail the other family's leadership. Hardy betrayed Hammerhead. Using appropriated Sable weaponry, he retaliated, aggressively. Both Hardy and the blackmail material were lost in his attack. Now Hammerhead is out for blood. Blackmail no longer an option. He's gone to the mattresses, hoping to eliminate the other Magiadons by force. To do this, he's continued to appropriate the heavy arms Sable left when they pulled up stake. We've impounded as much of Sable's equipment as we can, but it may not be enough. It's an all-out gang war, and New York is caught in the middle. But we may have just gotten lucky. The Magia have Hammerhead pinned in the old Harlem sanitarium. If we can keep his men distracted, a small team may be able to infiltrate the building and take him alive. We've got one shot at this. We have to make it count.
Is this a female?
Yep.
Okay.
I feel like she did a much better job of recapping than we did.
Quicker, too.
Getting bad down there.
Ready when you are.
Copy that. I'll get him looking the wrong way. You gentlemen ready?
Spidey, check it out.
Nice.
That's not regulation, Lieutenant.
Sorry, Captain. Birthday present from the kid. Not every day you run ops with the man, you know?
I'll let it slide. This time. Now get back on the ready line.
Yes, ma'am.
Let's do this.
That's cool.
That's cool, but I imagine they would be stuck to it. They start rolling down and it just stops dead because it's stuck
Maybe
to the
it's
webbing.
some special metal that actually rolls down.
Oh dear.
Get him, get him, get him, get him, get him,
I
get him.
wish I was that cool when I'm playing the game.
It's the bug. It's the bug.
Really? We're gonna go with that?
Wow.
Oh god, I'm getting shot at already.
Oh no.
And I'm caught in the middle. Of course.
Thrown straight into the thick of it. Shenanigans is.
No kidding.
Why is it doing that?
Because I'm taking a lot of fire. I need to.
Keep these guys focused on me.
Hyde and Jen.
Sneak in and grab Hammerhead.
I don't like this battle. I don't like this one bit.
Ah, you got me with a shield.
How dare you hit me with that shit? That's better. Oh, there's a car.
God.
Every Don should have a name like Hammerhead. Let me think. How about, Moose? That's a majestic animal. Maybe Stingray? Stick with the aquatic theme. I'm spitballing here. Keep it down!
I'd still like to point out that if he was emulating anything, he should have gone with Frankenstein rather than Hammerhead. He does not look like the shark.
Why am I getting shot at? I want to get up. There we go.
Because that guy over there is mean. Ugh, rat!
We could die here, and you're worried about a rat.
Ugh, it was a rat! Okay, so there's that guy, and there's a guy up there, but there's still that guy that's shooting at you. Stop shooting at me! Stop it. Good. Get the other guy. Get that guy. Yeah, get that guy. Yeah, that one.
Working on it. Where'd that guy go?
He's over there. Wait, something's shooting. Yep, good. Alright. Bad guy up there. No, no shooting at me. Oh, wow. There's still a lot of guys on the field.
Get ready to hurt!
Crash.
Get out from there!
Boom.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm being quiet because I'm really trying to. We've just started. I want to make this a good start.
We don't want to die in the first round.
No, no, we do not.
But if we do, it's alright.
Things happen.
Got him!
No! Don't you hit me. No bazookas, neither. How is he shooting at two places at once? That makes no sense.
Forget Hammerhead, guys! Concentrate on the spider!
Neither side is really falling short on manpower, huh?
Wait a
That
minute.
was so unfair.
Wait a minute. So we have Magia fighting against Hammerhead guys, and we're fighting all of them?
Yeah.
Rude!
Didn't you pay attention to the start?
I did!
Where were you?
I did, but I heard they had Hammerhead cornered.
Yeah.
I didn't hear them say anything about he had cronies with him.
They're all different families.
I'm aware of that. But they said Hammerhead was cornered. They didn't say he had cronies with him. So I assumed you were just fighting Margia.
I worry about you, A-Game.
Why?
I worry that you don't pay attention.
I do.
You sure?
Yes. Just don't have much processing power.
You keep beating each other
So you're a
up.
computer?
I'm just expediting the process.
Brains are computers.
Well, I can't argue with that.
Get him. Get him. He's got a bat. That's a good use for the bat. Watch out!
More Majia
Whack
thugs,
him.
more
Get the
Hammerhead
guy with the
thugs,
bazooka.
more destruction of public
Okay.
property.
Yeah, hit him with it. Yeah. Alright, there's a guy above you who's shooting, so you should go headbutt him. He went the wrong way. Oh, okay. There he is. There's a guy down there with a glowy stick.
Do this all day, guys. Though I'd prefer not
He's got a gun and a bazooka. That's not fair. The guy with the glowy stick's really following you around.
He wants me.
He does. Well,
Ah, no!
He's got himself shot.
You see who it is.
Is it a big guy?
It's a big guy.
Oh, we were doing so well until the big guys roll up.
Okay, spider drone, go!
I don't like the big guys.
Really trying to stick you to that dumpster.
Well, at least you have
There should only be one more guy.
up
There we
there. Bazooka guy. Stop shooting at me! Get him, 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 get him. Get him, get him, get him, get him, get him! Stop getting up!
You're gonna be
Yes.
like a bug on a windshield!
What the hell?
hot puns already.
Well, that's, yeah, number one, what the hell? Number two, what is he wearing?
Jetpacks and some sort of shield.
Oh, I'm not liking this.
Okay, dodge.
Borrowed her shield.
It's a sable shield?
Oh, there's more of them.
Uh-huh, well we just finished. We just killed them all.
You know,
So you've got to fight the ones that are running, as well as watching out for the one that has a jetpack. Now there's two with shields. Wait, is that a big guy with a shield? No, it's a normal guy. So the guys with the sables are all the Hammerhead people.
I'm assuming, yeah, now that they've come out of the building.
Well, because he said that Sable was using, Hammerhead was using his Sable
Who
stocks.
said that? Watanabe.
Yeah. In the recap, Hammerhead was relying on the Sable stock to take out Margia. Everybody's hitting. Those shields are really tough to get him. Yeah, kick him in the back. That's why you do it. Yeah, you with the jetpack. Stay down.
Got me.
Why are you all electrified?
Because I keep standing in the red.
How come the guy's actually standing in the red don't get hurt? I don't like the fact that, yeah, don't be cornered. It's not fun to be cornered.
I'm doing my best, I assure you.
I know. You're doing very good. You've only got 3. Why is Jetpack Guy awake again?
Jetpack Dragon? Ha
We knocked
Wrong
him out.
show.
I said Jetpack Guy.
Yeah, and I said Jetpack Dragon.
Who's Jetpack Dragon?
He's an artist.
Oh, okay. He needs to stay down. Come on, just be
Is that all of 'em?
down. One guy. Get him. Get him.
There we go.
Yes,
that
yes,
was
yes.
about as tough as I
Woohoo!
expected. Better catch up to Yuri.
Oh yeah, we did it. Oh yeah, we did it.
Took us a while, but we got there.
But we did it. That's all that matters.
I gotta get in through that window. Well,
You missed it.
I missed it. I'm going back. Come back around. I missed it. I'm still missing it.
Are you sure that it's possible to get in that window?
It's possible. I'm
Can't you
going to
just
do it.
slip down from the roof?
There. Did it right. First time.
What the?
Hey, Yuri, we're all good outside. How's your team?
Oh, that's not
Bad
good.
reception. She must be in the basement or something. Gotta catch up to her.
She's in the basement. Why are you in the roof?
Because I'm making my way. Okay, is there anybody? No, we're good.
Oh, good. Nice and creepy. Definitely not
No
haunted.
kidding.
And drippy.
I know Yuri
Definitely
can
not
handle
haunted.
herself, but something isn't right in here. I've got to catch up to her.
That doesn't look good.
Ooh.
Look at that mattress.
Ooh.
Can't believe the Sanitary Commission let them use that mattress.
It looks like the floorboards just end, but of course I think that's actually just rubble on the floor.
Yeah.
Oh my god, this place is in shambles.
Sure is.
But we was just up here.
Well, it's an old derelict asylum.
Please don't let there be any
Sanitarium.
bathroom
Sanatorium?
ghosts. I can't deal with that today.
Classic Spidey.
Yeah.
Nothing. Nothing.
Alright. Let's go in there.
Oh, hang on.
Some more chairs and mattresses. No.
Nothing. Okay. Over the rocking
Nice,
chair.
nice old chair. Nice old couch.
Probably
Some
not
greenery
every
and
old
moss.
sanitarium is
Ooh, that's
haunted by
not
the
good.
ghosts of the people who were mistreated there, but this one almost definitely is.
You see anything other than that? No. Okay.
We want to go in there, do we?
Apparently.
Okay, that thing looks like it has gunshot holes in it, so...
You think that they were giving the kids guns?
No. Assume Hammerhead's
Wait,
guys
it's not
did
an
it.
orphanage. It's in this hall, just in case. Nothing, 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 nothing. Okay.
They're gonna pay and I'm gonna take their stuff. And they're gonna be dead. They're never gonna know it. No, sir. Somebody
This guy doesn't
during
sound
the
very
infiltration.
educated.
Huh. This looks like Hammerhead's base of operations.
Okay.
No Hammerhead.
Yeah.
No Yuri.
Well, that's not good.
Oh, a clue.
A clue?
They were betting over districts. Over who gets to control what once the rest of the Magi are out. Good luck with that. New Yorkers love being told what to do.
Stereotypes.
Alright, everybody. We are on the hunt for Yuri and Hammerhead, and we can't find
the
them.
Magi Dons.
Ooh.
Very subtle.
And we're going to have to find them next time.
Next time?
Next time.
Next time, I'm going to go over there.
Alright, everybody. That's Shenanigans.
I'm Shenanigans.
Spidey, episode 1, part 2. Thank you for joining us. Please
Thanks
come
for
back
joining
next
us. Come back next time, true believers.
Love